Physicist Stephen Hawking dies on Wednesday at 76. No cause of death has been announced. Hawking was known for his groundbreaking work with black holes and relativity. He was also the author of several popular science books, including A Brief History of Time. Hawking suffered from a rare early-onset, slow-progressing form of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, that gradually paralyzed him and left him confined to a wheelchair for decades. He eventually communicated using a speech-generating device. Follow Rappler.com for continuing updates. Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre orders the National Bureau of Investigation to probe his panel of prosecutors who dismissed drug trade and conspiracy charges against Peter Lim and Kerwin Espinosa. Aguirre issues the order amid public outcry over the recommendation, which DOJ prosecutors made in December 2017 but was only uncovered early this week. He also creates a different prosecution panel that will resolve the motion for reconsideration filed by the Philippine National Police. President Rodrigo Duterte, who tagged Lim and Espinosa as key players in the country's illegal drug trade, apparently only learned about the DOJ panel's 3-month-old recommendation this week. Duterte says he will review the decision himself. The Consultative Committee on Tuesday votes to allow at most 2 relatives to run for a national and local or regional position in the same elections, provided that no relative of theirs is an incumbent official. The vote is part of ongoing deliberations on the provision to regulate political dynasties in the federal constitution they will propose to President Rodrigo Duterte. 12 CONCOM members voted to let 2 relatives within the second degree of consanguinity or affinity run in the same elections. But the 2 persons can only run for 1 national post and 1 local or regional post. This means the 2 relatives cannot both seek national positions like president and vice president. They can also not both seek a local or regional post like governor, mayor, and barangay captain. The committee has yet to decide if it will consider senators and members of the House of Representatives as national positions. United States President Donald Trump on Tuesday replaces Rex Tillerson with CIA Chief Mike Pompeo as State Secretary. Trump also appoints Gina Haspel, a career intelligence officer, to head the Central Intelligence Agency, the first woman tapped for the post. Trump tweets, quote, "Mike Pompeo, director of the CIA, will become our new Secretary of State. He will do a fantastic job. Thank you to Rex Tillerson for his service. Gina Haspel will become the new director of the CIA and the first woman so chosen. Congratulations to all." The reshuffle comes days after the announcement of a meeting between Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, whose date and details have yet to be determined. Trump praises Pompeo as the right person for the job at this critical juncture. He says, quote, "He will continue our program of restoring America's standing in the world, strengthening our alliances, confronting our adversaries, and seeking the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula." Trump has scant words of praise for Tillerson, who was traveling in Africa when he made the snap decision last week to accept an invitation to meet Kim. He says, quote, "I want to thank Rex Tillerson for his service. A great deal has been accomplished over the last 14 months, and I wish him and his family well." Tillerson has repeatedly denied he had fallen out with Trump, despite a sensational report that he once dubbed the president a moron.